They want the governor to go after Select Care to pay that penalty.
To pay a penalty where it doesn't even exist. There's no legal penalty to be assessed because no one broke any of the deadlines.
Is that true?
No.
Cruz cites the Guam law, passed while the governor was a member of the legislature, requiring that health insurance claims reports be submitted to the Department of Administration 45 days after the end of the quarter. If not, then a penalty of 2.5% of the quarterly premiums charged should be deducted and paid as penalty to GovGuam.
The first report should have been filed February 15th.
This is the transmittal letter from Select Care.
What's the date on that?
28th of February.
So they were 2 weeks late?
That's right.
The second quarter pharmaceutical data was also filed late, says Cruz, resulting in another penalty. The total penalty owed, he says, is nearly $900,000.
Because it's 2.5 of $18.1 million.
So Select Care owes?
The taxpayers of Guam, $900,000.
And who's supposed to enforce that?
The governor and the Director of Administration and the Director of Revenue and Taxation.
And Senator Cruz says that he wrote to DOA Director Benita Manglonia last year, calling her attention to the law and the penalty due. But there has been no response, he says, and no attempt to collect the penalty he says Select Care owes.
I explained it to Benita on the 16th of March.
Why have they been silent on this for over a year?
I can't say. But it's not that my calculator was broken and I needed a new battery or my abacus was broken. I've been on top of this since the first day, and these letters detailing to them, I mean, by their own admission of their transmittal dates.
You've known about this for more than a year now. Why are you coming out publicly now saying so?
He called me out on it last Friday and said that I wasn't doing anything about it when it's not true. I've written to his director and asked about it. We've been following up with them, calling them. Other senators have written to them, and they've not done anything. And the taxpayers are the ones that are losing out on it.
What will you do now?
Well, we're going to take the governor up on his suggestion. I'm going to have an oversight hearing and bring in the Director of Administration and the Director of Revenue and Taxation and say, all right, fine, you guys have known this. By their own transmittal letters, they were late. What have you done about it?
Kevin Kerrigan, PNC News.
There's a